Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I saw in the comment section that you really enjoyed my previous video about hand conditioning techniques, so we're gonna follow up and do some more. First, as you can see here, I'm starting out with the Songkat technique. I'm doing short motions here because, as you can see, this is a concrete column. And then I'm going to switch into the Songkat Dung with the other hand. With these type of techniques, it's very important that you are doing it very carefully. This technique is the Mook, which is basically the bottom of your hand. Again, when you are practicing against a solid surface, such as metal, wood, concrete, make sure that you are not punching with your full force. Don't do that. That's not very good. We are conditioning our hands, so make sure that you are doing it carefully. You don't want to injure yourself and then not be able to do anything later. So I'm just switching up the techniques, the Songkat Dung, with both the left and right hands. And I'm only doing a couple moves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I switch again. This is a very good practice to see how to punch something. When you actually have a solid surface that you are practicing on, it actually hurts. So make sure that you don't hurt yourself. So do it mindfully. Next technique is the Dung Mook. This is the front two knuckles, but on the back of your hand. Again, this is one of those techniques that could be very useful when you're hitting target. Make sure that you do it quickly. You will see that my hands are getting really red. Again, I know my limits and I'm not trying to punch through the concrete or anything like that. I'm just trying to improve my hand technique and making sure that I get stronger. So with each punch that you're doing, make sure that you're breathing out. So if you're doing a quick one with the Dung Mook like this, you're like out. And if you're doing one like with this Up Mook, which is the front two knuckles, the basic punch, again, do it quickly and breathe out. Very good. And I also advise you to practice these hand conditioning techniques with both hands. As you can see here in the Songkat technique, I am using the side of my hand. This is called the knife hand, and I'm aiming at a target at an angle that is 90 degrees. So breathe out with each technique when you're actually hitting the target. This is one of the most common techniques that is used to break through wooden boards. Very good, and always make sure to just shake it off after the technique. The next one is the Songkat Batang. I'm just concentrating on this one little area on the edge of your palm. This is something that is easier to work on, but this is also a very sensitive spot. So make sure that you find the right angle. See, I'm trying to push it up or down and figure out what is the best for you and keep working on it. And with each punch, you breathe out. Very good, and shake it off. Now I'm going to do the Mook. This is very similar to the Songkat Dung, but now, as you can see, the fist is closed. This is also a very popular hand technique when you are punching through multiple wooden boards. So again, breathe out and do the punches. And then shake it off. Make sure you're not hurting yourself. Now we're gonna do some forearm conditioning. So with this, there are different parts of your forearm that you can condition. These are the outer forearm and the inner forearm. What we are doing here is basically practicing the blocks. So when somebody is attacking you and you have to block a technique. So we are just trying to make sure that your outer forearm in this situation has enough strength to withhold an impact. So again, you have to find the right angle for this practice. As you can see here, I'm using both forearms, the outer side of the forearm, and then I'm just sort of punching, but this is not really a punch. I'm just touching the surface very hard, so my forearm bone has a contact with the solid object. And then again, with each move, I'm using my whole body and I'm breathing out with each technique. This is something that you can do with different surfaces as well. Make sure that you shake it off after this, because this one is a really tough conditioning, so don't overdo it. Know your limit and don't hurt yourself. Next up, I go back and do upper forearm conditioning. This is getting close to your elbow, so just try to do that and feel how it feels. Of course, we're not conditioning the elbow. There is no point conditioning the elbow right now, especially not on a concrete wall. So this is just to know the kind of move, this technique. This could be a really good block and also a very good attacking tool if you actually move the whole body and into the object, and then it ends up being an attacking tool. But as I said, it can be also a blocking tool. So I am just practicing that with both arms. Make sure that you tap your arms after each session and shake it off. And make sure you don't do too many reps with this. Just 5 to 10 is more than enough. You will improve tremendously, but don't overdo it, and make sure that you're safe. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for this channel for more videos. See you in the next one. Take one.